Yeah, I know. You're probably all watching this and going, "What is he at?" He knows. He doesn't know his um that nether region from his elbow. I agree with you. It's lost somewhere in here. Uh, Greetings, hi, hello, and welcome, folk. And now for something totally different. He himself picks up a paintbrush and splodges acrylics on a canvas. Fun, big fun. Stage 2. And I think I'm starting to get some kind of an effect that one could enjoy. But obviously there's a lot of work still to do. There you go. It's stage 2. We have this whole foreground that I've got to work on. And over there somewhere must go a cottage. But that is it for now. Okay, as I've said before, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fun. So the fields, I'll include a photo in here somewhere, wherever my finger must be. There must my finger be. I'll add a photo in there of what I'm trying to, in my way, depict. This is a very famous Irish East Coast landmark. For those of you that may know, I'd like to hear if you can actually see what it is that I'm depicting here. The sea is there in the distance. I still have to get that sea in there somewhere. But I like my sky, so I don't want to mess too much with it. But for now, I've got to get these different shades of green. This is Ireland, people. There's 1,002 different shades of green, and I've got to try and pick up those shades and make it look realistic. But we'll continue going, and if the result, as I've said before, is a failure, then we toss it and then we start again. But it might not be a failure. We'll just keep going. So the mountain has turned to Black Mountain. I've got to get Black Mountain to look like it was supposed to look like. And I've got to make some of these other bits and pieces look real too. I quite like the fields, the pastures. I quite like that. Now, if I can create this kind of effect all over in the right shades, well, then maybe we have something that we can work with, or something that I can give to its expectant owner. Well, expectant owner might be totally disappointed. Wouldn't you be? Yes, I know. That mountain became a black blob mess, so I have overlaid it again, and even now it looks better than what it did. Now I'm going to attempt to add some distant hues to it, just so that it blends into the background a little bit better than what it currently is. Thus far, believe it or not, the only brush I've used is this one. I like these big brushes. It's a big canvas, so we use big brush, don't we? That's what they taught me at school. Huh? I don't know. It was far too long ago to remember those kinds of things. No, I did art at school. I loved it. But I was never going to be Picasso. Well, until I did a paint job while I was in the Air Force, and I was in such a hurry to get it done that I made a mess of it. And my squadron flight engineer leader in charge at that stage, he nicknamed me Picasso. He said it was such a modern artwork that he had to nickname me something along those lines. So Picasso I became at squadron level for a while at least, until he left me alone. Right, Picasso will shut up now, and think for another night and day how I'm going to sort this out. So yeah, I know you know how to do it. I don't. I got to learn. But I still like some of the effects here. The fields, I quite like them. Yeah, I know there's still much paint required, but the little details like that. Yes, I know it's acrylic paint and it looks like watercolor effecty, but I quite like the effect, don't you? Look at it. Now, this might all get lost in translation somewhere along the line, the colors, and so let's capture them for posterity. I like that part the best. Last recorded anything on this painting that just doesn't want to finish itself off nicely for me. That's a bit of a mess there, you can see. But I did some painting today. I sort of skipped a few of the different stages, and I have to get these fields nicer. I had them nicer, but I'm sort of liking the effect of the sugarloaf itself, as the mountain is called here in Ireland. This is a different view. This is the view that the lady that I'm doing this for wants, because her growing up cottage, and it's still situated here, but that's where I've got to fit the cottage in and the barn, and you can't really see much from this angle. The original photo that I saw came in from this angle, but it left nothing. So I've tried to layer the background and the hills and because she's seen this particular view very, very often. I'll put in a photo here to show you. But I have to record this now before I forget again, and then I keep on working on it. And you can't see the boo-boos as I fix them, and I've got to do the foreground. So this is the beginnings of the pine trees that you'll see on the photo in the foreground. I'm not sure what I want to do, can do here, but I have to fix up this browny, mucky, messy here. Now I quite sort of like the bit of brown contrast on that particular hill, and that one disappears into the, and that one literally looked sort of this kind of color. It must have been in the way of in the distance that it had just recently harvested or mown pasture and that sort of burns browny, yellowy then. Plantations and all sorts. I don't know. I have to finish this off soon, very soon, so that I've got another art piece that I have to do, but that'll be completely different. I actually started something and then I misunderstood what my good lady said she wanted. She wants an acrylic pour. So I haven't done an acrylic pour in more than 2 years. So I'm busy doing a bit of research again, and I've already got that canvas primed. It is primed right there with gesso or gesso, whatever you call it. This stuff here that I feel is important. I've learned that this is important to put on blank canvases, even although they tell you the canvases are treated or pre-stressed or pre-treated, that you can paint directly on them. With acrylic pours, you definitely need to, and I'll show you why. He has an old acrylic pour I dug out. I actually shall hang this somewhere because I quite like this. But if you look, you'll see dimples there, that kind of thing, where it goes through to the canvas. There's one or two more like that, but I like the texture in any case. But when that happens, that kind of thing, when that happens, then you go straight through onto the canvas, and the canvas shows, and it can cause cracking in the future. I have not varnished this yet. This was just a mess canvas, but I rather like the colors. So that's why you put this gesso on, apparently, to when you go through to the canvas, that it doesn't cause problems in the future. Okay, that's enough waffle for now. I will probably finish off the other one and this one at about the same time. Acrylic pour is sort of, you get your paints mixed and then you do your thing and it's finished. It's done. Your planning is the important thing in acrylic pour. Pardon that stomping up the stairs. That was the good lady herself doing her daily exercises, up and down and up and down and up and down. I hate stairs, just between you and me and the four walls. Broken rugby knees. That's the latest update now. I'm trying to fix up this mess here. It looks substantially better already, even although that's just primary base colors at this point in time, or the base layer. I've doctored that big mound, horrible thing that I've had there. I've tried to flatten it out. That looks better. I'm going to bring that one down. Oh, where am I now? I'm going to bring that one down a bit, cover that up a bit, and then I'm still working here in the meadows, the colors, the different colors. This is like scrubland, so I've got to get a bit of brown in there, and I don't know. As I said, I'm a rank amateur. So, rank amateur that's having fun now, because I need to finish this off soon. I reckon if I put one more touch of green on here, I would mess it up totally beyond repair. I think I'm quite happy now with it. It's a painting, people. It's by an amateur, people. All I need to do is I need to put the house in here, and one or two splodges of building like activity. And there's one or two places. I'll add the photo. I said that about 50 times. Then you can sort of see where I'm going with it. But that is more or less the end of that. That is more or less the end of that, he says, for the 20th time. No more breaking. Okay, folk, I'm at the end of this now. I'm not going to mess any more there. I think I've already over messed there. The smoke looks more like a forest fire. But this is it. This is the final bit. I've put a few dots there for flowers. The poppies in the summer fields. That's it. Okay, I'm going to put it on the wall and take a few photos of it on the wall, what it looks like. Finished. Thank you. Bye. In the beginning, I really didn't enjoy doing this because I couldn't find, I mean, Island is green. It's the Emerald Isle, but I couldn't find the right hues and tones and whatever. And you've seen how many times I painted over and under and whatever. But there we go. That's it. I say thank you for watching. As per always, do like, comment. Yeah, I like your comments. And if you have critique, make it positive, because criticism is always negative. There's no such thing as constructive criticism. Okay, I've said enough. I've said enough about this. So, thank you once again for watching. Stay safe, stay free, and be happy. Bye.